I realized something that was, I mean, pretty deep, and it actually helped us formulate our plan and the structure of the the practice. Is that many people, including myself, we shy away from the evidence that can actually change us, right? So I personally, especially in this athletic space, I talk about my plan days, but I don't go into detail on it because it in this space it doesn't compare to the Power Fives or the like the big time ball. But you strip all of the titles and the levels away, I've realized that the process is the same. The levels just change, but the processes are the same. Athletes have to be recruited, schools have to budget for them, coaches get to build a team, or coaches get fired, and coaches change jobs, or you bring in a new coach. You change your position. You have family members who support you. You have those who believe in you. You have the institutional side. You have the athlete side. It doesn't change just because you didn't go to a Power Five or a big time university or in a big time school, because we're not solving issues for D1 or Power Five. These are institutional relationships. These are enterprise level agreements where an athlete has chose to sign with a university. That university has chosen to accept that selection. Now they're both operating based off their own incentives. This athlete chose this school for reasons that the school may not have any idea about. And then the school said yes to this athlete, but then the athlete has no idea what all goes into them making that decision to bring you on. And just because I went to a small university, a lower level division, it still was part of the NCAA. We still had paperwork to sign. We still had to abide by the NCAA manual. The coaches still had to be compliant. Schools still had to spend money. It still cost tuition. You still moved away from home. So the decisions didn't change just because the levels changed. Every step that I went through to become a college athlete, to start a program to help athletes, it all was based around the same processes of making decisions on why do you want to choose this university, why this major, why this location, why this sport, why this team. And I always found it, you know, interesting that the market and the industry will make it seem as if Power Five and Division Three or NAIA or JUCO is so different because of the level that they play on. But it's still 18, 19, 20 year olds making a decision to sign with a university. And the university is saying, yes, we're going to allow this 18, 19-year-old to enter into our space. So everybody is still holding some sort of a risk on both sides, but the risk just increases as you go up in the ranks. So I said, okay, why shy away from being a college athlete? Why shy away from all of the information that you learn as a collegiate athlete simply because you didn't play at the Power Five level or the Power Four level? And if we're going to build this practice, why not learn it from the lowest level who have to do things with a smaller budget, with a smaller staff? They're showing you how to put together a whole program so that when you do hit the Power Five level, when you do get up to that higher rank with the bigger budgets and all of the bells and whistles, you don't even have to use all that. So when I walk into a university that's a Power Five, I know, hey, you don't really need half the things you think you need, because I understood the mindset of the athlete entering into a program that didn't have all the bells and whistles. And then when you go to a program that don't have all the bells and whistles, you understand, hey, here are things you can do to resemble what it looks like. there. And then every decision that is made takes them from where they are to where they're trying to go. And if I don't acknowledge and hone in on the evidence of I've been in this space for so long, you miss the mark.